do that task exactly
Dad,
just
yeah.
a couple weeks ago
They
on
took
this
their
map.
comp as well. They used it against them.
They ripped it from them and beat them with it. 100 Thieves in that game looked more lost than I've really ever seen them on Bind. I'd never seen their fundamentals on this
on
map
attack,
look so
EG
off. They were
on
sometimes outpacing their
defense.
own utility, overextending and dying, sometimes going too slowly. The utility becoming ineffective because of it. It's an excellent comp. They're excellent here. They know how
Insta
to
smoke.
win.
Might have
They
to
need
stall
to
this out a
execute it
little
better
bit.
than they did against Leviathan to beat a formidable EG.
So far, they've shaped up in a big way on Lotus, a map we hadn't seen from them in a while, but now on Bind, it's familiar territory for your Thieves. Okay, here comes that flash. Followed up by the
This guy
wingman.
got
Arsenal
baited in
has it off
pretty
angle,
well.
and he makes good use of it here. Doesn't back
Nade
away,
is
but he's
incredible, by the
He'll
way.
take two. And he will
The
be
nade
there
like
to swing
split
early
him
to
up,
follow up.
really heavy committed,
100
and that
Thieves
is a
love
lovely
to play
100
players
Thieves hold
in
over
that
towards long.
teleporter corner. Sometimes it's Arsenal, a lot of times it'll be
Got
Bang.
3 for
And
1
somehow they're
kill,
always able to get
and
kills there.
Tight little
one's down to
off angle,
33
Yeah, they're
HP.
so effective at baiting attention, drawing it from the
Terms of
attacker
pistols, by
towards
the way,
that
1-1
octagon side,
for
making it free
both
for
teams.
that tucked player to get at least theirs. Nature and Apoth, tall task here.
Boostio looks like he's almost smiling from the corners of his mouth, playing that position with the shorty. Here's the plant by Triple. We'll have the TP play for EU. He's on his way to be met by Apoth instantly. You know, it's all
Imagine
about
they win
flanking, how
this.
to counter it.
Apoth will be the one to win this round if EG can
Wingman to
somehow
create
bring this
pressure on the
back.
spike. There goes the wingman.
Just Boostio, they close him.
No way.
Apoth gets cryo. Yes, Snakebite keeps him at bay for now, but Bang has an awkward situation to work with. 1 versus 1, and Apoth will be canning about this. He swings it. Bang chasing.
The speed from the
Pursuing.
stim!
Apoth just baits him away.
He didn't even get half yet!
He's too fast. Now Sunspan through the wall, gets it to half. Apoth thinks about it now, finally peeks out, but oh, he's too good for this.
Holy 2v4, Apoth, he's done a madness. Yeah, Boostio maybe shouldn't have been the first one to take contact on the duel over towards site, especially as he had wingman.
Just that bit of health as well given to him from
That's
nature, the
up.
sky. That is outrageous. Apoth with the Ghost Man, he was doing it against rifles on Lotus. Against pistols, that's way too easy for him, Mitch. He could do that all day.
Oh, buddy.
Just
Played that to
those,
perfection.
those stims were so good as well, just to get the speed
They
to
messed
tuck
up a
around
little
the
bit and
corner
realizing
to
who
throw Bang
had
off.
to be
He was
peeking
able to
fast. Boostio
get
should be
to
baiting
half on
there.
the spike, and that was his undoing.
Okay, 2-1 for the pistols.
Okay, Bang. The frustration written all over his face after that pistol. Has to put
Full
about
one
it
stack on
out of his mind
defense.
now.
And they...
This time we don't see that
I...
tucked position by TP from 100
What's going on?
Thieves.
And that's that annoying one-way all the way up
Sheriff,
along
Sheriff,
towards Octagon that
Stinger.
Superman will place very frequently. It denies jump
They not just
spotting,
gonna get
so it's going
outlawed
to
next round?
force some of that information utility to have to come out. Georgimo, nicely done on that angle.
Yeah, they really syncopate their aggression towards B. They don't push up into Hookah at all. And they're just contacting this. Arsenal a couple shots here. Dizzy comes out. EG able to bring 2 of the defenders down now, and it is just going to be EU left. Looking to convert here on this anti-eco.
For all of that first map, Lotus, who was EG, they were down.
How was
trying to
Lotus?
claw
Really good.
back. Maybe here on Bind, the pick
Lotus
of 100
was
Thieves
really,
is
really
where
good.
they can finally be the team in the league.
I'm worried that 100 Thieves are just gonna
Awesome.
get
Uncomfortable decisions
bonus here.
for 100 Thieves to have to make and tight
gonna be 4
economy
people with light
rounds.
armor.
That was always EG's undoing.
Always the refreshing of these smokes from Superman.
So frustrating to deal with.
And EU had to bide most of his time waiting for Boostio to make a push onto the B side. That smoke is still up, only just now dissipating. Jorg is dealt with here, but EU does not have the time to do anything else. See what he can get coming out of this round, but EG have successfully converted here.
Nicely done from Derek, getting close to that
Oh, wow.
first thrash. Of course, easy for Gecko to just cycle that
Surely
ultimate over and over.
someone from EG gets
What I'm
a
thinking about now, though, is just
outlaw.
you have to appreciate EG's willingness to come into this stage.
Never buy
trying
outlaws
new
even with
things
4
on
people.
Pretty much every single map, whether it was ISO early on, the Neon with
Yeah, they maybe
Georgimo,
missed
this
an
double
opportunity here.
smokes comp
See.
here. They took that time off from Shanghai to reinvent themselves
Maybe,
in that way, and they're up against
maybe
a
good
team,
research from 100 Thieves, knowing that
Shanghai
they
didn't
just
have
never ever
the
ever
time
buy
to
it.
invent themselves in a
Cinnamon
new way after. They're
1952,
playing the
thank
standard
you so
stuff,
much.
they're playing
Appreciate the
what they
6
have
months.
in
Thank you for the half a
past.
year.
And when they're at the top
Thanks
of
to
the
the tier
mountain,
one.
everyone is watching them unbind, watching this comp. Everyone is going to learn how to counter it, how to anti their setups.
Same one way towards Octagon again. Apoth moves in behind it. Ready to set those brim smokes up here on the B side, and instantly Jorg comes out. Dizzy paves
missed
the
the
way,
second
but Jorg's hit by
satchel.
one himself. Boostio has the counter flash. And EG fall to pieces now. Nature gets his, but that's it. EU for 3 in the round.
I reckon they missed an opportunity there. Not saying they would have 100% won with a
Just like that,
outlaw or
swatted
anything,
down
but I
by
think you
a
gotta.
simple but effective
gotta punish
crossfire
that
on
kind
the
of
B
stuff.
site. You can see the pathing that Jawjmo wanted to
Good
go
news
for
for
throwing that
both teams.
nade
Got
on
an
the
ult.
right side back tube, satcheling to the left with the Dizzy up, hoping that that player would be pushed into him right there, Boostio, but Boostio was not blinded. Able to get that clean kill, while EU
Yeah, that good
swung in
counter.
support.
That counter Dizzy timing on Jorgamo really messed him up.
Absolutely. That was just the bonus, though. Here's the full buy for EG. They have that Thrash for Derek. Could be pivotal.
On this A side, we see Cryo, who loves to swing his own smokes quite often. Thrash gets to his target. Arsena has to get busy with it.
That has to get broken!
Oh, he got this. He got the third on sight.
Jorg just rips through Hundred Thieves.
That just has to get broken. You can't allow that Thrash to connect.
planted.
And not in a
What?
setup like
Dude,
that.
give me
I'm
I'm gonna have to see a replay on that.
Tragic for 100
Oh, that's
Thieves.
It's enough mitigated disaster, but
round.
make no mistake. Hundred Thieves win against that bonus.
Fast
and now
round. Follow the
shaky
fish
economy
up.
is about to get
Overwhelm was
dashed.
good. Hit the most
They have
important
to
kill on
save
the
these
guy
rifles. They will have a
with a
buy
higher
into
lower.
the next because of it. No option but
Why did they not break the fish? I need to watch
Two
this
rifles
again.
saved means that 5 can have them in the next
Is there a
round.
flash
So
behind it,
Boosty and
Insta?
Arsena are skint, as they say.
what a fast round from EG. The swiftness up short, and then at the same time too, a small thing to note, but you know, Nature was clearing out showers with the Trailblazer at the same time, which forced that third player back triple, where they went down when the hit came in through short.
It's Cryo, I think.
Still didn't shoot.
That's going to be a consistent
reckon he
battle
was
against
waiting
EU
for a
in the
flash or something?
showers area of the map.
Probably had to see it from Jorgmo's PvP. Oh, actually, maybe we don't.
Able to hold that
Oh, nice
rifle.
bit of damage.
Great way to keep it lit on the
Is
economy.
actually a really
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, throwing
amount
away
of damage.
3 for EG is very significant.
Here it is. Oh, Jorg makes a perfect decision. Knows that Arsena is the undetained
Boy,
player.
mate, that looks so easy.
Yeah, some big multi-kill scenarios in
Third
that
kill
last
was
round.
fast.
Here's the
Incredible
thing, with that
pre-aim
3K
as well.
draw, he's now got the showstopper. If they want to
Okay, back up.
continue
Gun.
this
to the
electric
ult.
pace that they're on, go for
Yeah,
another
just going
fast
fast
hit.
over
The
towards B
showstopper is
again.
the
Try
perfect
this on the
tool to do
bonus.
it.
They're just
Same
going
Moshi.
fast all the time.
Designed for Octagon. Obviously, the one-way also being committed there. It's the most important part of the map for 100 Thieves, I have to say. That B long spot. They've been forced off of it the last few rounds. Cheeky Apoth, all too cheeky. Bang's
I
been
don't
rock
recommend
solid the
swinging
last
your own
couple of
one
rounds.
way, but
That fight a little bit awkward for Apoth, honestly, just because of the one-way from Soup and then, you know, not able to get a great angle there.
He wanted to test it. He wanted to challenge it. He got burnt as a result. Bang still very healthy here. Ready to hold down. He's got Boostio turn anti-flash for him here. Might need some help from him in a
Oh, he
moment.
did
Bang's
so
good for the one,
much.
and here comes Jaw! No connection. Boostio just able to get
He
away
went
from
for
the
the
explosion.
wall and
Now
not the
Nightfall
floor, so he
defensively.
didn't get the
EU
kill.
ready to hold his ground. Little wingman action. EU playing close. Jaw got smashed. Super very low.
Huge swing, man. Huge swing.
For me, he was pretty good for Derek.
Great round.
Last option. Didn't last much longer.
With the damage done
Crossfires on B,
from
looking
Bang when they were
effective for
saving,
100 Thieves so far.
that's an eco.
Perhaps a little bit lucky to get away with his life, but did a nice job getting out at just the right time to tuck that corner into elbow. Escape Jawjmo's rocket. Bang starting to heat up just a bit. Was a slow starter on Lotus. Didn't end up really getting much done. We do know that he's an incredibly talented Viper player. Anchoring specifically. There's
they've
just
got
certain areas of each map, like if you're on
Bucky on
Icebox,
attack,
you know he's
so
gonna
most
be
likely at
towards
one
B
point we
main.
see
He's
double
going to be a
satchel over
lot there.
towards.
And I associate him in the same way with B on this map, playing towards long.
It's gonna be hard to
Cryo's been rotated over to the B side this time. Because the Viper speed here for Bang will
swing your own one way.
funnel EG
Yeah,
to the
they did it on
extremities. This
one of
case,
the other rounds as
free
well,
to
and I
shower for
wasn't
the
enjoying
attackers.
what I was seeing.
Oh. Oh.
Not Jawjmo
this
with the
bring-
airplane
Get
bucket.
back, son.
Oh yeah, that's
no,
true.
no. Derek going to collect another orb, work towards another Thrash as fast as possible.
No ult on
Those
this one
easy
though.
plants with the wingman, stack them up.
EG here on the group up. They do have obviously 2 players in
I think insta crouching is bad.
towards that
Nah,
Showers exit,
it's
and
actually
they
coming
may
like
look to test this pip. The Trailblazer.
coming into. I'm not saying it's
They're
meta
just
or anything,
a little
but
exchange
it's
picks
definitely
up the
seen an
spike
increase
there
in
for
it this
Trailblazer.
year. Seen a lot of people just peek
Good
crouch
movement.
peeking.
Arsenal
And
steps
people
ahead of the smoke.
pre-em
He knows
getting
he
wrecked
gets
by
back
it.
coming. Here comes Jorg. Bucky in head. Bucky flattens on the ground. Arsenal takes him down with a paint shell. Bang in front of the TP. Emerges from the Viper spin at just the right time. Now EG aren't cooking anything this round.
Absolutely locked down from 100 Thieves.
It's
And in a
insanely
small way,
clean
but in
on
a
this
fairly
one. Didn't look.
significant way, you're
Yeah, it
seeing
didn't
the
look great from Juggler.
repercussions of Bang's 3K in the
Slightly
first round a
wrecked by
couple
that.
rounds ago when they were trying to take his rifle away.
Slightly wrecked by
But
the
he actually
satchels here.
gets 3 because of it. Got
I'm
to
out.
the Viper's pit sooner.
I'm out. They got
able to use
options,
it
man. They got
earlier
2
in the
ults
half.
that combo well.
And
You can
forcing
just keep it
EG
real
in this
simple
tough
with the
economic
Seekers over towards
situation.
B,
Small things add up.
then
and that
insta
made a
ult
significant
off the back of it.
difference.
Big round for Bang. Another one. Multiple 3Ks he's been able to string together.
Good for 100 fees money that
Now,
as well.
EG pretty unsuccessful in that previous round, but only had a Bucky and a bunch of pistols to play with. This time buying in around the orbital strike of Apoth. Of course, they do have Seekers to play with, but none of those big shock and awe entry, ultimates like the Thrash or the Showstopper. They're gonna have to wait on those. And now Potter masterminding a plan to get them into the lead in this round. It's 3 apiece.
We're really going to need to see EG on the stack do a more comprehensive job of clearing out Belong. They've succumbed to players tucked in the corner, Bang on the previous, fighting close, staying in Octagon.
Been a while
It's where
since
the
you watched
Sky
Hammer
utility
doing
can
great,
really
man. Just
Pay off having that
in
Trailblazer
games.
to run through, clear all of those
Seeing what
corners,
teams have been
force
doing.
Bang out of position like that, but
who do I think
giving
wins
up
this game?
just
I went for
honest
100
duels
Thieves
in
on
that
this.
area.
I mean, this
Getting
is pretty
bested by
close though.
Crossfires when they try to work their way into the site. That area of the map is one where 100 Thieves really know how to play. It's going to need to be addressed at some point here from EG. They can't just give it up.
The one way from EG breaks up the crossfire from the TP Cubby and Octagon crossfire that 100 Thieves like to put together. So that means that Bang is forced to play back within Octagon or even fall back from that mosh pit that often gets thrown at him.
There's that one way again from
I mean,
Superman.
that's
He
nice.
was
Eye
pushed
out
up
towards
all the
long,
way
free
safely
orb.
into Shower. And because of that, look at the rotation top map. That's going to be Cryo working closer towards the B site, getting in range with the smokes.
So much space has been bought. They will still check this off corner.
At least this time we don't peek our one way, but they
This time
do
doesn't
manage to get
challenge the
through
one way.
the
There's that
Viper.
dog to force back Bang.
Slowly but surely, space being taken by
They
EG.
took a lot of space and
Now
they
set up
still
an
have
Octagon.
Seekers ult. And 100 Thieves
Okay,
in a position
Bob,
to
he
try and
has
make
his
sure that they
ultimate.
can spam this.
Could be
They
a
wait for the
moment
smoke
to
to go down and they
It's
wanna,
actually Superman cross map.
well they
Deals
wanted
with Asuna
to
somehow.
at least exec over towards long a little bit. They wanted to
TP is there. Apoth is down. They
punish
need the
these
open
long
smokes on this
players.
side if they want to be able to get behind them, but
yeah, EU is in
They have to
a
slow this
lot
up.
of trouble.
Here comes
Good
that
news
TP
is they
play
took out
now.
the smokes, which
Controlling
was
the
their ult
rotations
as
over
well.
towards A. Guiding Light catches EU. He's forced to now play tentatively here from behind triple. Standard smokes and E would love to interrupt this plant, but
Oh,
Ringman gets the
ping
job
came
done.
in a
He'll
little
play
bit too
back
late there
for
from
retake.
Asuna.
Thrash now for the attack as Derek goes hunting. Brought down before he found his mark.
Oh,
this
whoa,
is
whoa.
ugly. Oh, it's
Nice.
dirty.
Really?
100 Thieves try to challenge into U-Haul, but EG had it locked
Yeah,
down.
this was, I mean, this was one of those rounds where it's like little small details. If that ping comes in earlier, they can't get the plant and they focus more on getting the plant instead of holding all of these areas,
from nature, the IGL new to the
and it might
partnership.
be a different round. Oh,
I mean, that singular one
yeah,
way
you
they're
just saw
throwing
him.
over towards
I mean,
Octagon
Asuna
is
does
pulling
play there a
Cryo
lot,
out of
especially against
position,
certain ults.
making that TP rotation all the more viable. Axe.
Nice, guys. Good job. Good job.
Bringing a lot of the energy to the team as well. It's a tough task in front of him. Going up against the world champion IGL in Boostio. This is a level of play that Nature has not found himself at just yet. He
Counts
has
to
absolutely risen to
reset
the
the
occasion
money.
this year in partnerships.
I
first time
imagine
in the
100
league.
Thieves would buy, even though we'd have
But
Cryo that
this is
wouldn't be
the
able to
final
afford it.
test for him. They need this win to make it into the playoffs. Do or die. So much pressure on these young EG players.
It's got to be this map, and it's got to be the next one as well. That would be a sense. For now, it is all about buying, and these two teams
The
can go
Thieves
blow for
getting
blow.
Asuna on the
Both pretty
rotate
well
with his
bought
ult.
up. Thrash is available here.
They
as well
wanted
as
to do some
Showstopper
kind of
for the
trap layer
defense.
towards Showers.
And EG have made an adjustment where now,
I say
Superman
trap
is
layer, it's just
the
double.
one kind of
Cut up with fish
containing
rays.
towards the Shower side of the map. Using that extra initiator utility to clear out long
Age,
here.
steep, full close.
So he can work it. Apoth stuck on top of the
Apoth
snake
did
bite.
insanely
Oh,
well to get a
friendly as
kill,
well.
but that was so nice. Did they have a Caesar at the back as well? That was sick. This is a different kind of
Oh, man,
punish. Normally you
EG
see it with like the
completely
double flash,
shattered
right?
On that B long position.
It's
Superman again
normally
has
have
been ranging far
the
and wide because that
echo
ultimate is
there.
available. Trying to dig something out.
30
Maybe
seconds
could
left.
find a timing here on Boostio. Maybe can isolate a 1v1 and teleport back to his teammates in Hookah.
There's no fast rotation though for the B-side players. They can't go through TP from Hookah.
Oh, they see them both.
It's like Superman checked elbow there and cancelled, so he is raising.
No way they win this round.
Dropping out of
Yeah, he
Hookah.
gets shot. He
Just
sees them
exploded out
both
of
over
That
towards
shouldn't be
here. He
able to
then gets the
happen.
luck
Face for 100 Thieves. I guess they were
He
vulnerable
gets
to it.
the
Stacked up
luck
an elbow
kill.
the way they were.
over
And
towards
that's a crowd who we
Showers,
have
and he
hardly
gave the guys
spoken of
on
in this
site
game. He's been caught
same from
swinging
when they
between the
both
two
were.
sides
It was
like a
probably the
pendulum,
most
getting
perfect
pulled out of
omen what you
position.
could imagine.
Now he has to pull it together for the Thieves.
Launching smoke.
And frankly, it's 100 Thieves right now playing a better game, but it's the EG players making miracles happen.
Oh, this is kind of doable.
Nice try.
That's one. Derek here tests Cryo, now starting to run out of that buffer. Time is ticking. Superman shows himself, then backs away. Cryo, no other option but to go for it here. On the DBs,
Yeah, shout out to
Derek
Derek. He
says
played this very
no.
well. Honestly, Cryo gave himself a
100
good
Thieves have
chance
been
into this.
displaying so many different looks of their B-long control. They
Dude,
vary
this
it
one came
constantly.
crumbling
They've
down. You gotta
all
shout out
worked,
Superman here.
And EG are in the lead. They're constantly finding advantages. But these players from Evil Geniuses just won't give up. This is perfect from them. The Dizzy, the Molly, the utility coming in from Asuna, the showstopper. I mean, look at this, that swing out with the satchel. I mean,
Yeah, but
that
the Omen
is
ult just means that they don't have to
one
even
way
look
to get out
anywhere
of
or
Hookah,
consider
the
anywhere
only
else
way
over
to get
towards
out of there
site.
successfully.
You defeat the Crosshair lineup when you have a player to follow up on you. It's just perfect. The 100 Thieves defenders didn't know where to aim at all. Yes, there have to be a timeout here. Take a breath.
I mean, it's so frustrating when you know you're making the right decisions. Like, they are playing the utility game well. They are finding the timings at long. They're finding advantages, and they're slipping away. Even back to the pistol round, it was a 2 versus 4 that Apoth and Nature recovered. Every single round, someone from EG is stepping up. Superman is at the bottom of the scoreboard right now for them with only 4 kills, but they've been impact kills from him.
And he was the one who checked elbow with that Omen ultimate. He's the one that telegraphed the double stack of 100 Thieves defenders so that Joel could make that satchel play out of Hookah.
Massive value. Massive value from him.
And by the way, getting at least doing more than just trading 1-for-1. Each time he's playing as the loose end of that A side.
Absolutely.
Impact frags.
In their last game on Bind, he lit the world on fire against Furia. Absolutely torched the Brazilian side. They could never shut him down. He's been outrageous in stage.
Alright, they're gonna have to eco
His
if they
KD
lose
well
this.
over 1.
EB?
Putting up insane numbers.
They would force it,
Another
it's fine.
rookie to the league who's been playing the game.
They definitely
for years,
like
since
to
the
do this
beginning,
combo
since
if they wanted
2020,
to, the
but has
fish ult
never found an
into
opportunity to shine
Brim ult.
on
I'm
the
slightly
world
worried
stage,
about
even with
Cryo
a top tier
playing
team
Lamps
here
against a
in
Brim ult at the moment.
the Americas,
Not
and now
that he's
finally has
committed
his
at all
chance
yet.
and is proving his worth
Okay.
every single map.
100 Thieves here stacked 3 at the back of A. Brief cursory look over towards Showers, but nothing more. Trailblazer looking to check short here.
Oh, we send
There's
this.
the Molly to try and catch
That
them
is a
coming down short, but
lovely
EG
cross-map
are ready
Molly.
for it. Superman's already been able to wrap around. What a timing he found. Cry's going to be forced back by the Dizzy, and Super's waiting for him. He is in the cookie jar. In the
Oh my
box.
god, what a round again.
And
Back-to-back
nobody can
insane
stand
impacts.
against him.
Respect.
Rushing out of Shower there. 100 Thieves completely overwhelmed by the
100
pace
Thieves still
of
have some
EG.
cool stuff. They had a cross-map Molly
What a
that goes
cool
here and then
hit
the
onto
nade
that
goes
A
behind.
site
Like,
from
we got some good
EG,
stuff.
Pinching the players in lamps.
Did the nade go
teleport
behind?
in from Superman.
I need to watch again. I think it did.
Just going
Maybe I'm wrong.
right through the Brimstone ultimate laid down. Doesn't have a care in the
Maybe the
world.
nade went close.
1 versus 2, the time is just dwindling, so
Nice stuff
Bang, yeah,
here.
not even going to attempt to go for this. Going to bring that Phantom into the next. It's been so back and forth, yet somehow EG have come away with this massive lead. Every single round has come down to the wire, except really for this one, some dominance. From the EG side, that timing. Derek
In the night.
against his old teammate Bang, almost finding an engagement, but they'll both live to see the next round.
One gun saves.
6.
But the money
A lot of
story on
rounds.
the other side of things isn't great. For 100 Thieves, oh, that flash
Super,
timing.
yeah.
Superman's so well set up for that.
Just always the important kill at the moment. Or, well, I mean, even the round before was important, yeah.
Retreat shut down by the controller opposition.
Or
Superman.
by Fish or Brimall, if they want to, not recommending that they do it into a low buy, but if they need to. Yeah, 100 Thieves going for something a little bit different now, more aggro. Been very passive from them the whole time.
Nice information.
Really seen anyone push past
They were
this
standing
point.
towards B long. It looked like if they needed to, if they wanted to, perhaps could have gone for.
Okay, so they
an
pick up the
aggressive
fade
play
ult as
through the
well.
teleporter, but doesn't come to
So,
fruition.
not saying they're going to use it into this round, but they at least get the option. Last time we had a heavy bait like this, especially with the jump pass you get shot, they normally play someone either
Again,
side.
listen, when you're up against 100 Thieves, you've got to know they love playing that little crossfire at the teleport. They do it constantly over at B.
He's going to force the use of some util to check
Speedy
that left
wingman.
side. Apoth has a look. Now Octagon control and simultaneously there's
passing
actually
on
some
site.
presence here in Hookah. Something we haven't seen from EG now.
that's
They're going to
just
split
straight
onto
through
this
the
B
smoke.
side. Oh, Asuna gets chomped to bits. Apoth very much ready to capitalize.
Oh my god, look at the movement. Holy, look at the movement on that.
As only the king can demand.
That was
Guess
awesome.
what? Your boy Cryo on his way to the site. Shoulder the pickaxe, off to work.
Now these executes are starting to look really comprehensive from
30
EG.
seconds left.
Listen, it's always nice when you get a little bit of a free spam kill to open things up from nature as well, but the Trailblazer after is perfect. Get that easy kill close. The Dizzy perfectly placed from Derek, who's had a fantastic season, a fantastic 2024
Sure,
career, completely rejuvenated.
This is good.
for
He's
this
trying to
EG
bait for his
squad.
teammate to get
Was
ult,
struggling
yeah.
last year with
Not like
100 Thieves.
he's-
The 100
I mean,
Thieves
he's
couldn't
obviously given it as
find
well,
their
but-
footing. Derek had the worst year of his career, and now this year, in all stat categories, has improved massively. Every last one.
And the structures couldn't be any different. Last year, 100 Thieves, they were so restrained, they were so
we needed
formulaic.
like, what,
Now, this
2
EG
seconds
team is so
earlier on that
free-flowing,
replay?
given agency by Potter, saying go, do what you can, find what you can, play with your own intuition. And it's transformed Derek and this team as well.
Yeah, I mean, 100 Thieves got to use this ult, man. I've been sitting on it for a while.
Look at the way that they've been cycling these ultimates on EG Derek with another Thrash-ready nature. Felt like
Got the
he popped his
one-way in
Trailblazer
case
just
they
around
decide to
the go.
TP.
Has that
This is
available? A
probably
one
the
orb
most
needs to be acquired for
passive
it.
defense half I've seen for a long, long time. Again, I haven't seen anyone play in front of this line ever.
Forces Asuna off the truck. Super,
Once.
another TP.
It's so cool.
Yeah, they're just
It's
waiting
just
to get
so
Exec
cool.
done.
He's TP'd all
And a
the way
double
into
flash
heaven.
comp.
He's looking down at his subjects and EU. I never knew he'd be walking into that. Now to smoke it off. Insult to injury. Bang gets ahead of it at least. Super. Doesn't matter.
my
Just doesn't
God.
matter.
Kind of triple flash. Because of the one
Tell you
ways.
When he may lack in stature outside of the server, he brings inside. What a Goliath. And now it's your boy Boosty, who again has looked frustrated, thwarted many a time in this game. Flash double face.
Every little detail, the jiggle, they spot him, the flash next when they know he'll be watching
This
the
guy's
angle
just
of the
won this map
crosshair.
for them. He
Every
just keeps
line
doing
detail from
everything.
EG ironed out.
He doesn't even have that many frags,
Starting
right?
to
He's
play
maybe even
this half
third
to
on the
perfection. It
fragging.
was chaotic early on. They were barely scraping the round wins by pure individuality. And now these executes, oh, it's just fantastic.
It's so inventive.
Yeah, I like the double smoke
Such
into the
comfort about
TP.
trying these harebrained ideas.
And funny enough, the only other player I can think of that likes to get on triple to take fights as much as Superman is Asuna.
Yeah,
He's
but,
really
but
the
a lot of
only
times
one.
it's like, know it's coming
Such a
because of the pathing.
Wild
and
style
don't
to
really
to
play against an
Omen
Omen
in
Brim on
I
this
mean,
map.
wild to bring Omen
I mean, I'm
into
not
this
sure.
map in general
I'm
in
sure
a
I've
comp
ever
like
seen
this. It
anyone else
just
play an Omen Brim on this map.
does not happen.
They got so many ults. They should have 9
game?
hit easy.
From Cryo, I don't believe we have.
He's held it. Never had a real chance to make use of it.
He's been quiet so far, and this is a map where we've seen him.
There's,
drop
I mean, these
bombs
two
on
ults are
teams.
pretty
It was like 30 at Shanghai against Foot.
He's getting no action. B constantly getting hammered here by EG.
And those post-timeout adjustments that they made to taking control of B and forcing back those defenders who were so rooted into Octagon early on, Bang specifically was such a thorn in their side there.
Oh, when they were
Super
running the
sitting
triple
well
smoke?
back
That's
here.
true.
Watching for a flank timing. Seeing there at the bottom of the minimap while all this is going on. He's going to amble his way over towards Hooker, I'd suggest. Dizzy doesn't spot anything here. Smoke's laid down. Back over towards CT now for EG, but they are biding their time.
30 seconds
Molly the corner. Now we walk on in. Wingman at the 4. Bang gonna have to pick his spot here perfectly, but EU never had an opportunity to take a fight. There's the orbital strike. Jorg jumps
gosh.
out of it. Bang can't see through it.
Rounds,
And that's
TP
a
goes
showstopper
in.
kill on Arsena, who was
Still on
waiting in
site.
elbow. Down to 2 here for 100 Thieves.
They just got too much util, right?
Jorg gonna sit tight for now in elbow.
Still got the molly for after
Clears the
plant.
back of it, of course, with that bomb buddy.
This EG crossfire is fantastic.
Yeah, they're in the 3 positions you want.
They're going after Derek instead.
That's one.
Job done. Oh, they turn the attention.
Hold up.
The passive ankle. Super
No
can't do it.
way they win this. They were, I mean, they insta-cleared out every single angle. So fast. Maybe the guy in the elbow should have waited for them to defuse, but I can't even blame him for trying to play in the crossfire.
That's
impressive, though. Or?
Finally,
I mean,
comes to life
or shouldn't
in this
re-
at the very end,
or
to at
shouldn't be
least get
enough.
4 on the board. But
I mean,
still, this
it
is
might
not
be with a
situation
pistol.
we're used to seeing 100 Thieves
Again, if I was
on
going to
this
be
map.
critical
This
to
has been
100
their
Thieves,
home.
they
They've
just
dominated
never
all year long.
did anything proactive.
There is again
The most passive defense I've seen for a long time against a comp that wants to exec on you.
Let's win it.
So many signs of relief. Let's jubilation on the faces of 100 Thieves. They needed that round real badly. We'll be back, of course, with the second half right after this.
This? Getting the, yeah, just getting the timer ready. Best of that anti now? Yeah, that's true. They had some really cool stuff though, EG. And Superman was just unreal. Octagon? Yeah, it's what America calls Garden, right? I think. The aliens? Yeah, I don't know what was going on this morning. I don't even know what they were doing. The drilling has stopped. It worked out pretty well because I was gonna go to sleep straight after the T1 game and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna sleep with this sound, but actually just stopped straight after.
Are
It was
in
only
our
while I was streaming.
halftime. Now we're going to flip sides, but we got to talk about some of the top performers. One of
Yeah,
those
man, I
individuals
don't know what's
that
going on,
somebody
man.
kind of saw in the commercial break there. Apuff, he actually has been real lights out for this team in moments where they need him.
Yeah, on the first map and here on Valiant as well, he's been super impactful. And this guy's journey is incredible. From playing on the pre-franchising early days EG to last year being on their reserve roster, being the guy who has to fit into different comps to scrim against Boostio and Potter, that team that went on to win champions, and now on the main roster, stepping up.
And the way Potter has used him in this team is so interesting. So many rounds there on the Brimstone. He's actually one of the first players taking fights. When when there's ults available, like he's the one stepping up. Superman also entering
on the
in
pistol,
a lot of
2v4.
those rounds. It is wild.
Yeah, the pathing they
Yeah,
have with
it's
the
one of those
Soman
games
comp
100
on
Thieves is
attack
going to look
was
back at and be like,
amazing.
well, I'm
But
pretty
now
sure we
flipping
could have
side,
8-4'd
100
this,
Thieves with
to be
4.
honest.
They've been strong on the attacking side. Boostio's mid-rounding especially has been a strong suit.
EG's trying to desperately force that map 3. Playoffs on the line. Let's send it back over to the casters.
It's Cryocells to bail 100 Thieves out there in that last round of the half, getting them to 4, trying to make it respectable.
And I want to see a lot more
So,
from him.
for the
Back in
Pistols,
stage
it
one
is
playoffs, he was putting up
1-0 for this
1.33
map.
KD, and in stage 2 only 0.89. I mean, that is a
one's
steep
Rage
drop
Boston.
off for one of the duelists we consider the best
Molly
in our
to
region,
showers,
the
fast
best in the
showers
world.
take, 4 up short. Asuna is...
Asuna swooping on in.
Wait, that on
Flames
top
draw,
of the
traded out
flash
instantly.
was
Superman
really nice.
Immediately goes into Lamps, finds 2 to face him down.
Yeah, they've
we
lost,
see the rest of the defenders
I mean,
working their way
lost
in.
a pistol with
100 Thieves love to get proactive on these A-hits.
less
of
people
pushing
to go up
over
against.
the truck, past it with Asuna's double satchels. Apoff is on a mad long flank right now towards Market. A lot of distance to cover.
Derek and H both have flashes here. They come out
Flash is
simultaneously.
really good to let them know where they are.
Counter Dizzy comes in though. Boostio keeping it locked down here. Good pressure on Nature. And out up to Apoth, who has that flank timing. Alongside Nature, who was low. 2 versus 2, jump peeks it, comes on through, bang, tucked in the corner.
No way.
Able to duck the shots. Here's the defuse attempt for
Oh, it's this fadeaway shot.
Speak the devil's name, and he double peer.
Okay, that was, I mean, that one got a little bit close as well. I'm not going to lie to you. Boosty had a really nice flash for them once they hit over towards the site, but this is just individual from Cryo.
If he can come to life, 100 Thieves, they're begging.
This site hit was nice as well. Vasna going top
He's been
top truck.
very quiet in
Box the
stage
truck with the flash
2
behind.
rounds in a row now. He's won out for the squad.
That was gorgeous. Unbelievable.
Things getting dangerously close again. All of these rounds where it feels like 100 Thieves
It's
is
such a heavy investment. I really don't like how they play against Ecos at the moment on attack.
Individually, they don't stop fighting for every little advantage they can find, trying to get back in.
Love this pace from 100 Thieves, though. Double flash there. Asuna takes a different tack this time around. He caught Superman with the grenade. Boostio runs headlong. Not that he knows it.
Wait, how is Jorgmo?
Everyone's like, wait,
How is Jorgmo run? He's run past everyone.
Don't know up from down right now, but Jorg's able to find Boostio.
So trying to fight in tilted towers, Mitch.
Is that what we're dropping?
Yeah, there's
Feels like it.
some low HPs
That's
here.
into Apoth. Slower play from this guy. Looking to make his way through, obviously, 100 Thieves armed to the gills, respectively speaking.
And at the very least, I will say for Apoth on these long flank attempts, is instilling some fear in 100 Thieves. And they, of course, are aware that with this Sentinel-less comp, the flanks
2 guns.
are always going to be open.
Lose 1 judge, 1 rifle.
This enough that they have that in mind. They know how to watch those areas. But
So the
Apoth
bonus
has made
isn't
it very
as
clear
strong.
to them early on
Do they
that
do
their
the
eyes need
NA
to be
buy?
open
Or do
when
they
they're going for
actually
these
bonus?
executes that a player from
That's
Nobita
1,
pushed
that's
out
2.
Hookah
Okay,
coming
NA
through
buy,
market.
no bonus.
So again,
Still
great
trying to do
space
this
here from
stuff, are
100
we?
Thieves. Really quick off the mark early in these rounds. Asuna brimming with confidence even after a very difficult first half. Began to manufacture that momentum out
Soda
of nothing.
gun.
Hallmark of a champion, or a future one at least.
Bonus round win here from 100 Thieves would be essentially an
Getting the
instant
other
way
person to
tie
buy it,
up
so-
this game. EG's economy hangs in the balance right now.
More of a default approach though from the attackers. Standard short wall thrown down. And EU not looking to take any undue risks as he works his way
Oh, whoever loses this has to eco.
towards showers. EG though not likely to be pulled out of position by any garden variety tactics they need.
I normally
See,
don't
100
like
Thieves put
this
the money
because
where
it
their mouth
takes away your snowball potential,
The game will be slowed down from 100 Thieves.
in my opinion.
Going to accelerate anywhere too fast. Dizzy to clear. Hookah recovered from Boostio. In the meantime, EU working
When do they
towards
re-clear us?
Showers, which will
They have
be
the
doing
Sky
over
here
and
to
over on
re-clear
this
if they
attack.
want. Nature has a
Finding
lot of flashes.
moments
They've
to
got
use
3
the
people
prowess
here
and
at the
work up.
moment.
On a round like this,
They would
they
like to
didn't
have 3
have to
people
just
here, as
yet.
we can see from the minimap. Flash over
Holding
towards
those
long,
angles
hits
slowly.
no one.
As that Omen smoke on a dime.
Jumping over towards
And I think
long,
he's at this
hit
point
no one as
need to
well.
push it. Jorg hoping for a little bit of
He's no one
contact
even.
through that. Backs away from the Dizzy now. Paint shells from both sides.
It rotates coming in. They might have bought enough time with this.
Still 100 Thieves slow on this approach. Very slow. Jorg loves it. Oh, he loves a bit of argy-bargy Wyatt. And he's looking for more. Paint shells go down yet again. Jorg eventually falls. It's EU who's gotten into the fight.
We got what a big
And
jewel
in the
this
back
is.
of the side as
Spikes
well.
here.
Cryo can scoot that spike up and make a play for it. Nature will have to wait for his teammate to get in position on this flank.
Oh, Nature
shot.
nuts! What a shot on the
Okay,
bench.
he might have to do it
Apoth
again. 1v2
on
Dahlia.
this flank again. Cryo has to be weary.
Ah, he
This
has
is 3
no
rounds in a
idea.
row he's
Wait,
come from
Apoth
this
might
angle.
I
it.
think
No,
Nature
okay.
just waits for this, backs off of it, but what an important kill to take now. Make this a 2v1. Cryo none the wiser, sees the bullets, whiz past him, but can't break out of that chokehold.
Ooh, I was
EG's
nervous when
economy.
he missed those
That
shots
was
there.
swinging.
Okay,
Hagi.
because 100 Thieves
they get the foothold here in the
decided to
second
buy
half.
in this. They
Confidence
have to
for
equal.
the
This
ideal
isn't
nature to
too
take that
bad
duel.
though because of
Catches
their
EU.
plant.
Jumping up on the
3K,
bench. There's
it's gonna be
just
like a
that
pretty good
time
low
maneuvering
buy.
in from spawn. Ice cold from Jorgmo. Superman does well to get the one, but ends up being isolated.
Unless they want to go for like a judge force double statue into
Playing
lamps
so
maybe.
well. Matter of fact, is now just one away from getting that Trailblazer active very early
Yeah,
here.
okay, they do want
100
to.
Thieves now on
They
the
decide to
full
force
buy,
into it. So
almost.
instead of the bonus
Economy is just a little bit off.
being
Boostio is
here,
relegated to a light armor stinger.
kind of called this a bonus. So you just take away the
Boostio, though, no
fact
qualms
of
about running in
resetting
and
their
ideally the
econ.
rest of the round from his
This doesn't
teammates'
make sense.
perspectives.
fundamentally doesn't make any sense.
Long, something 100 Thieves were denied of because of that consistent one-way smoke from Superman. It's a little bit easier for EG to collect some passive info on this side of the map.
That Judge skin has to be a direct response to Boostio. I swear. Okay, Arsena stunned there as he tried to make the approach. Can't really get value out of this Judge yet. Staved off.
So awkward. How did they get in with these weak weapons, these close-range weapons? A satchel gone for Arsena now too. It's not like he can try to send himself in backside with some serious speed.
Yeah, just one. I mean, I'd suggest a written invitation, but I don't know if 50 seconds is enough time.
Yeah, I don't really get it, Death.
And elsewhere, Bang hasn't
They'll probably win this round somehow, even though they shouldn't with 3 people here.
Have offered nothing around the map to drag these rotates from EG. They are content staying here right now.
Yeah, if 100 Thieves don't wager anything, EG are not going to respond. They're like dormant on B for the time being. All this util, smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, it's nice. Molly into... No way. But he's actually going to win that. Look at him go. APOF hero. Damn, dude. Yeah, respect. I mean, Arsena did so good. It actually didn't look too bad from EG. They had good stall over towards his Molly into nade.
The fades that we have in the game right now, perfectly placed that whomever that was, that Arsena was able to actually get
pays off in this.
with the Judge because of a little bit of decay, unable to move.
Kaioken. Wait, the Teva though. Shout out to the Teva.
Yeah, perfectly placed utility there.
And it could have been more, but he did enough, Arsena.
Yeah, Teva took him down.
He did plenty.
Took him down nice and low so that Judge can get the kill here.
EU is just so consistent. Really, the foundational
timing.
element of this.
You want it to be like 2 seconds later or something.
So reliable.
Jorg is caught. Can they capitalize?
No, it hit. Whoa! Wait. Wait, what?
What a massive brace of 3.
Pure prediction.
No, man. And the fish in showers got both right to hit Superman just as he TP'd to kind of TP'd into them stuns.
Trying to recreate that ascent play.
He's just a low buy, so
truly I can do it.
Don't have to worry too
Maybe
much.
a little bit of damage for APOF, which honestly would be of significance when you look at the state of the 100 Thieves economy. It has not grown whatsoever. This next round will be incredibly important for the result of this game. It's going to be the big ultimate round. It's going to be economy on the line.
He still wants to make sure he doesn't use his ult, right?
So potentially this entire series.
Absolutely. It always comes late into a game of Valorant when things are close, when all the resources are expended with
Prius,
the game
hello.
on the line.
Hello. Prius, why you compliment me? What do you want?
Try his luck here with the bucket.
What's going on here?
None of these walk away here, 4 up.
What have you done?
And EG concedes yet another. That 6-round lead has shrunk considerably.
Looking to see if we maybe even get a timeout into this next one. Wouldn't surprise
he
me
was
as there are
blind for it as well.
ultimates in play. After Boostio just racked up a
Dude,
number
look
of
at
those
this. He
kills
just
there
used
as
his
well,
fish ult.
close to his Thrash. This round will be explosive to say the least, Mitch. I mean,
So broken.
Showstoppers, Cryo.
This is the round.
Still hanging on to that orbital strike. And you know he likes to use it proactively. They love to combo that with a Seize to find picks.
Proactive play towards B-Lock here for EG. So far, the Derek would push ahead of that orb. But now over towards A. Yeah, here comes the action. Arsena 1-2 satchel, but he misses it.
Arsena messed up his satchels here.
Egg on the face for the 100 Thieves duelist.
APOF's got to be
All of a
careful.
sudden, they're brought to a screeching halt.
The pace of the round seemed like it was going to be as fast as it can get into that A site.
The unforced error from Arsena. 100 Thieves now have to pick up the pieces. Time for that contingency.
And what do they do now? Poison Cloud up to try and work, but this Trailblazer spots both. That's some really nice information gathered from the IGL nonetheless nature. And he's calling for that rotate.
Yeah, we'll draw Cryo out. The crash here.
Leader free clear. Wow, Bang caught Boostio on the run.
And he had no choice. There's no choice now for 100 Thieves to commit to this A site.
I mean, it pulled them away from the site though.
30 seconds.
Like, they have a small chance. They don't put the ults into this though, right? 100 Thieves?
It's going to be a full 5 versus 3 retake. Cryo with a Molly, with an orbital strike. That could turn the tides. But on the opposite side, still so many ultimates to play with so much utility. This would be a miracle for 100 Thieves to pull it off.
Now some flank pressures are all being generated. Boostio caught Jorg though. Here it is.
Apoth got full blind, so he ran into it with the flash as well. Man, they use so much to combo with that tether for deep and then the flash to push people into it as well. Point blank Molly insta-popped as well, what the hell? Oh boy, they used a lot into it in the end. Giant round for EG. They got it close, they got into 3-on-3.
Stand tall with 3 to increase that lead to 2 rounds.
All of that effort and for what? Such a crucial round again for Evil Geniuses. That was their economy on the line, and it began with Jojimo. Oh, brother.
God, did they use the Fatal? Or not?
Well done from him. And they, even within that win,
no Fatal, right?
Some of these
Oh, that's the Fatal. Okay. Well.
Just on the cusp of being enough for
oh, they used 3.
And they fall.
They used 3, man. They should. They would have been better just like letting them have the round and then you reset them here. They might have messed up. Might cost them up. I mean, there's been a lot of mess ups from 100 Thieves on this one. I feel like.
And with that loss of life on both sides, the economy is just not being built for
am I forgetting?
These rounds are going to swing things so significantly.
Wait, he back-to-back had Fischl.
Catching EU here is so low. He's been so meticulous about how he's
That's so stupid. How did he back-to-back have Fischl?
This line. He was ready, but fluffs the shot. Superman gets to walk away.
Going to force out some re-clear utility from that information initiator, the Fade. EU.
No Prowlers left.
No Haunt, at least for now. Going to have to wait for that cycle. Do they re-clear this Superman? Looks like they want to. Jojimo. Double face.
Would let Cryo take an early rotate.
Wow, they've got good information here if they continue to push out. But it might be too little too late. These 2 players from Evil Geniuses, the B anchors, Nature and Derek, will they get support in time?
2 flashes between them and a mosh pit available for the defenders. They can buy this time. 36 seconds left. Preemptive mosh pit here. Timing's pretty good. Arsenal wants to try.
Forced on to B earlier when there was 3.
Here we go, satcheling onto the site. Nature backs away into elbow behind that smoke thrown down. So Arsenal gets this space. They're into the back of the B site.
They got
full 5-on-5 retake now.
And
a situation that EG have certainly practiced. They know what utility they want to send out to burst back into this site.
Orbital strike from the defenders. Arsenal! Say it ain't so! Gets caught out by it. Apoth good for that one. Cryo has to back out of elbow now. The numbers favor EG.
It's nice shoots on this one though. Yeah, I was hoping that they were gonna think it's clear. The pre-aim would have been off, and they kind of extended too early.
And it's sometimes little scenarios when the game is getting scrappy, when it's down to the wire, when you don't have time to think about maybe every little thing. You're not used to
getting musician, how we doing, man? Good to see you. Appreciate the 18 months.
For a situation like that, the way that EG burst out of that main door as well.
Sure, man. Good to see you as well. Thank you for the 1.5 years. Brad C43 with the tier 1 as well. Thank you so much. Okay, the timeout kind of saved him in Lotus, in my opinion. This is going to be a lot harder.
Pretty frequently. Or on his right, I guess he's at the end. Unsure, but man, that was tough to see that happen. They had full side control. And he didn't even look to make an attempt to get out of that.
You could even see EG's comfortability, their confidence in playing that full retake situation by the way they just backed out. They didn't even play for spam. You saw when Asuna was walking in there, I think it was Nature and Elbow, didn't even fire a bullet at him off that audio cue. They just played back, held their ground, and went for that full set piece, worked to perfection. 11-8 the scoreline. The timeouts have been a little bit more sparse on buying. They were coming round after round when we were back on Lotus. That old coaching duo that led EG to the Champions win last year. They had to have their back and forth their say.
I mean,
only good news for 100 Thieves is they're so far away from
between the 2 of them.
Like, that is the only good news.
This time it's 100 Thieves though that have been put in check.
2 rounds of freedom before Jogamo gets his ult on, unless we see something insane.
I'll give it to you straight. Just the one Vandal to play with. Must win round for the Thieves.
Back to VOD Frog.
And it looks like
Bad
a pretty
things are going well,
standard
man.
start for Evil Geniuses. That smoke is going to come down over towards a short, which gives Jawjamo the ability to watch it from top truck.
Maybe even for some re-clear utility just for that cubby. Jaw getting lined up. Trying to hide away. Trailblazer clearing B long here for EG, so that's
Good.
very good info.
Yeah,
And
dog
the top
clears
truck
this.
position
Had
is
no
very
pressure
nice
over
for taking duels
towards
against
Suka.
those weaker weapons. It offers a bit
Rotate
of
Derek
a
over.
longer range line, but Jawjamo will fall back. EG are content playing this one incredibly slow at the moment.
Another clear of B long. EG, I think, have sniffed this one out. Here it
man.
comes. Oh,
man.
That's his head ripped off by EU. Free haircuts.
Oh, really?
Doesn't know what hit him there. EU was
Wow, what a
beautiful.
round from EU.
Perhaps
That
giving
is
up too much
an
space. They had no
incredible
idea what
shot.
was happening in shower. It almost felt like they thought they had eyes on it or smoke on it, something.
Oh.
Jawjamo completely caught. EU just fully walked up.
2v3. Double
Such a
smokes on
huge round
defense.
here for
Doable.
Thieves. Remember, just the one vandal they brought in here.
Big Jewel here. Give me
They
the
exploded
Brimmy.
onto the site.
Here's
the
Apoth
timing.
coming from market for the millionth time. And Austin way too ready. Nature caught as well.
Oh, yeah, EU though.
They just waltz on in and take that. EG gave up too much space towards
Was
shower.
he blind?
felt
It
like
must
they
have
weren't even
just
aware
faded.
of
There's no
how
way he hit
far
that
EU
full
could have
blind.
been
So
pushed
it must
up.
have literally just
Jawjamo was
faded,
just
but he
not
still had
ready to take
the,
that engagement, and that satchel across from Austin to the triple
guess the
as
marking
well
on the
was
head.
really nice from 100 Thieves.
See, here's that Superman play out of U-Haul. And EU, in the meantime, just tearing his team to shreds with that shower push.
One enemy remaining.
Of course, that late rotate came through. Not much that could be done
Really?
there for EG. And 100 Thieves have bought themselves out of bankruptcy.
Cat Kitty. Cat Kitty Cat. Wow, thank you for the 11 months. Thank you, thank you. With
Now
the Prime.
EG,
Thank
they're
you
on
for
the
doing that.
precipice of it being broken
We got no replay of
to
that?
force them onto an eco. So effectively, if 100 Thieves win this round, this could mean tying up the game.
One round that's worth 2 for the Thieves. Arsenal will be confirmed there.
Still pretty far away from ults.
Nature wants to play somewhat close to Octagon.
Cross map on this round, Superman is actually pushed up a little bit deeper in shower, gaining some more information for his team to play off of. This Trailblazer re-clear gets shot by 2 players, so Nature's going to feel that presence. Perhaps Apoth over from the A side will begin to drift over at some
Right
point.
sight on this one. EG going a little bit
These
proactive with
anchors
Superman
forced
over
to
towards
back off. I
showers.
could see
Rotate
another
can
5v5
come in a little
retake
bit, but
situation
you would
coming
imagine they would
into
have
play
exec
here.
by then.
Meanwhile, Superman still inching further forward out of showers. Here come the Thieves, though. Pretty cautious about this. EU thinks about diving that smoke, but now he can
Yeah,
get
I like
back
these
side
little
again.
prowler lineups where you can just send it.
So the double stack
And
up
you
in
can just
elbow
have your
here
gun
for
out.
EGs. We've got 2 coming
But it's
from the
gonna check
rotate.
somewhere that you
Superman's
want it to
timing will be
check.
pretty late. It's being watched for anyway.
Do they expect Superman to be
Dizzy
really
out of
late
elbow,
without
Arsenal
making the
blinded
TP
up.
sound?
Couldn't win that fight against Apoth. It was all too easy. And he's able to swing that corner. 2 for Apoth. Jaw got taken down by the molly, though, and Nature wants to pressure this back corner.
Oh
1
my
is good.
God.
2 even better. Derek's going to make sure of it now. It's bang. In that 1 versus 3. Inside the pit.
Oh, this
Wild
man is so
spray.
close!
Holy.
Wild spray.
Dude, their retakes on B are
Was able to get
insane
that
right
in the
now.
midst of all of it as well. He was
did
1
100
orb
Thieves lose
away.
this?
Got it. Pop that ultimate off. These retakes again from EG. You can see the confidence.
they got some,
Similar to that last round, they have 2 players there. They fall
I felt like
back,
there's like 5
retain
rounds
the
I'd watch back
space
from
in
100
elbow,
Thieves and be like,
gather up,
how
full set
did we
piece.
lose this one?
And it's a Dizzy that comes out of the vent, right? Stunning
of
Arsenal
Roger
just
V
there that
rounds.
starts this off. The flood from elbow. Overwhelming 100 Thieves, and the Viper's Pit just not nearly enough.
That little cubby double stack was really nicely dealt
Wait,
with.
these are the dudes
That
on their
Spectre
date.
run and
They
gun
got a
jiggling
second
back
date.
and forth, drawing the crosshairs, and then the jump
Okay.
peek even
3
for that trading effort. to come
chances for
through.
EG.
Match
Nicely
point.
handled.
Match point for Evil Geniuses. Potter already prophesied a 3rd map in the works. That may well be the case here as 100 Thieves have had to scrape together their funds. At least have the Nightfall to play off of. Boostio again can get that Thresh online. That might be why they're trending this B-long direction.
Seems like Potter has a knack for making her words a reality. When she said, never lost to Sentinels, well, came true.
Still haven't lost.
Beat Sen, said it was going to map 3.
It's
They're on
shown.
the cusp of that right now. They just have to play effectively around EU's Nightfall. In this situation, again, these Trailblazers are getting some.
How has the
quality
dog
value
done that?
for EG's
It's
rookie
4-2.
IGL nature. Just been playing towards elbow. Derek just top container right now.
This round, EG haven't pushed up
With the
out of A,
info,
so
and they wanted to exec
really know
before they
anything
got the
about
fish
Each, but
short,
he's there
so
now. They've
Molly
been
goes
rotating.
in.
Here's that Thrash. Boostio got the orb, but it
Fish,
gets cut
oh,
down pretty
didn't
quickly.
get too
Followed
much.
by
Fatal
Nightfall.
hits
That
one.
is
They
gonna
can
catch on to the orb
still.
play here.
Okay, the retakes been going so well that they just
Takes
play
the
off
side.
site.
He's not diving that smoke, is he?
Bang is going for
He
something.
is. He's in the smoke.
Bang is
From
going
outside,
for
Nature's
something.
getting pressured pretty heavily here, but he's grouped up with Derek. Arsenal though, Satchel in, caught by Derek, and now he
Oh
tries
my
to
god,
the
Bang got
seas, holds
so
him in
much.
place. Apot tries, but it's up to Jorg. All on Jorg. As it so often is to try and close the game out here. But he is caught by
Okay, we'll count it down. Two.
What a fantastic
From 3.
call from 100
Yeah,
feet.
nice
you
round
guys like
from
playing
Bang.
for
I'm
your
pretty sure he went
retakes?
into the smoke,
All right, and we're going to run
waiting for
at
one
you in those positions where
to
you're setting up.
run by him and then got
Straight
double.
through elbow,
Oh, was there a
off the
headshot
prowler
that was
goes
mid-air
Osler
here?
right here.
Yep, of course
Jumping
it's this
swing.
guy.
I mean, of course it's Osler who jumps and gets the kill mid-air with the Phantom
His
Bullet.
crosshair oscillating by the way.
Only him.
Like a tuning fork.
Why never me, Mitch? He does it every time. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's the third one this
Fantastic
year.
adjustment from them. That
Nothing
has
will beat
been
his
where EG have
Icebox one.
been
That was
able
the
to
most
convert
mental one.
multiple rounds in a row now. Off the set retakes. Totally nullified by 100 Thieves' aggression. Beautiful work from Boostio.
And again, that chess game plays out in the background. Last opportunity here for an adjustment from Evil Geniuses who know they need to close this out. Now they're seeing 100 Thieves walk into their territory, past that B site, into elbow, into CT, disrespecting Smokes and Util. So what's the answer going to be? Do they play more proactively towards B main again?
Right, and now I'm curious to see, we saw 100 Thieves on their defensive half towards B long. They're varying aggressive looks multiple times with players tucked towards the teleporter. Cubby, Dizzy's going through the wall. Austin is satcheling through. Is that something EG might opt for? Do they want to play a more aggressive look towards long to catch off 100
EG
Thieves?
playing for the next round. They got Eco. We've got 1, 2 orcs that'll be online. What they need to do is just try and make sure the Joggermo can get an orb.
Through long and meeting Bang
Be the main
alone
focus of this
through
eco,
Hookah. So
really.
maybe they play
Over
two
towards
players
long.
at Hookah to control that, keep Bang back.
Looks like he wants to get the
and
orb. We've
have
got
that
3
as a
people here that
location
might
for
be able to
the
stop
opponent.
this. Us,
They are
Asner
gathering up with a
invest
lot
a
more force,
satchel
Albedo. You
to
can see
get
that
here
already.
early.
And yeah, they're playing way more proactively.
No
Wyatt.
satchel.
That's the adjustment.
Smoke down deep.
So they seize
Couple of
control of
orb.
B long.
All good. Next round, 4
At least
orcs
initially.
confirmed.
And even when he's up in the smoke with a shorty. This is a save for EG. Cobble together what they can. And luckily for them, I mean, look at Jojmo, Nature, Apoth. Even if they die without getting a kill this round, that's 3 ultimates into the next to finish this game off.
Such aggressive smoking there from Superman. Another one there, right over towards the top of short.
Bukak, hello mate.
No
In
chance to
terms
get
of
value out
playoffs,
of that shorty,
winner goes playoffs,
Smoking
loser
it
goes
again.
home. Kinda
Some of
goes
these
home.
might give him a little bit
They're
of
out.
something. He's chummed the waters and the Sharks are beginning to circle. He hears it all. Does he dive in? What? That'll be pretty good.
Oh.
Even better.
Oh
Bang
no,
has to go
the shorty
wild to bring
got
him down.
double.
Superman has already struck gold.
Oh god. And okay, there's a weird round for EG because it's like, do we use fish short now? Because we can kind of win this round.
Bang.
Oh boy, they use fish short. Oh, it could
Just a little bit of a
backfire.
pick to catch Apoth.
Could definitely
Spike's
backfire.
now down. Wingman makes sure of that. And now back. Bang retreats. Derek with a sheriff here from heaven. Boostio and EU have a double face right now. Here comes 2 players out from vents as well. Nature paves the way. Jorg's going to try and capitalize, but he gets caught by Boostio. Holds his ground, sets his feet. And it'll be Nature.
Whoa, what a shot that first one was. That was sick, man. Okay, the fish all doesn't matter. Nature, shot in the half.
I mean, that's outlandish from the rookie IGL. His first year in partnership hasn't even really been on a